The MISC Prospector is really kind of Star Citizen's first proper mining ship. We decided to start relatively small with that kind of whole process, should we say, that design, and really use an established manufacturer such as MISC. So we really kind of, hit the ground running with that stuff.
Prospector is the smallest starter mining ship, something like a smaller freelancer, same sort of generic shape, single person with a bed. Not much in the way of living space like the freelancer.
This is basically a mining ship you'd go and buy if you have like next to no money, and you just come into the game and your main profession you want to start is mining. That's kind of the place you'd go and start. So it comes with a little mining laser, an extra sort of powerful sensor on the bottom, and sort of cargo containers on the back to hold all the ore and stuff. The exterior is quite industrial, and the interior is still sort of following the sort of MISC style. So you've got the bare metal panels, large rounded surfaces and stuff like that. It still gels quite nicely with the manufacturer, but yeah, it has more of a, like, you can tell it's a mining ship, looking far away from it, because you see all these pipes and the mining laser drill and stuff.
I'd say the key feature is probably the big drill that sticks out the front. When it's not needed, it retracts back into the ship, and when it is, it folds out. And then we've got sort of a big refinery that's exposed on the exterior. That's a pretty cool feature, and you can see the sort of structural elements of the ship joining the front and half and the rear together.
So what it would do, it would use its powerful scanner to scan asteroids and other such things. Maybe land on them and use its little mining laser to core out apart and suck up useful ore. It can't like crunch down a whole asteroid like an Orion, but a company could use that to go out, prospect like panning for gold in the old days, and come back and tell them where it is, and then they'd send out the big fleet. So it's a good little exploration / mining vessel that I think that's going to be a really fun sort of career to embark on. Exploring the place, finding useful stuff, getting rich. You could like start out as like, this is your ship, and then if you strike lucky, get a load of ore, you expand your mining company into a huge thing. Could be a lot of fun, I think. It's a smaller freelance, as I said. It's nice and sleek, curvy, riveted panels, like what I like, that sort of thing. Most of it back is taken up by the ore, like processing bit. It's not a complicated refinery, it's just filtering out the crap and putting the stuff you want into the buckets on the side. We've got those nice extending buckets now. You've got the panel at the back as well for sorting out cargo when you've landed. You'd go around the back and it would fold down with a little control panel to sort the stored ore and transfer it out into wherever you've landed. But inside it's quite Spartan. There is a bed and a small sort of kitchen area, but that's all folded away. It's just a very small room. It's not somewhere you want to live. It's like the back of a caravan.
My favourite sort of design element of it is the way that it crosses the typical MISC plating and the chrome with this hyper-industrial mechanical feel, with the exposed engine areas and the drill sticking out the front. It's cool to see the two of them stuck together. I'm
getting the last few bits sorted out, and it's going to be ready to go in 3.0. The last bit I'm doing at the moment is getting the bed sorted, because we want to have the save and quit functions in all the ship beds. We're still waiting on the actual mining tech. Yeah, the Prospector's kind of like a bee with flowers. It would go between them, grabbing up ore and stuff, and then sending that information back to the hive, if you want to call it that.
This is the kind of ship I think I would go for. It's got a really good view out the front as well, because it's just a glass dome, so there's not the restrictions of big pieces of paneling in front of you. I think personally I would probably just use it for exploring planets and just looking at nice scenery and flying around. I think it'd be quite enjoyable.